Hello everyone, so I'm finally going to do this tutorial that a lot of you ladies have asked for. This is my way how I make these wreaths. I never watched a video on how to make it or a tutorial. I don't know if there's an easier way to do this, but this is how I do it. I make a base on mine just so I can have a place to put my adhesive on, so I can be ready, you know, to place onto cards or whatever projects I make. And you know that I made these last year. It's already been a year, and I am just getting the chance to make this tutorial. Okay, so that's what I wanted to let you know. And these are the punches that I use. This is 2 3/8 and 1 3/4. If you don't have the punches, that is perfectly fine. I'm going to show you how to make it without the punches if you want the space. If you don't want the space, you can, I guess, do it some other way. And this is the tinsel that I use. This is from Walmart, and this year Walmart had a pretty big variety on colors. They had all these colors. I think last year they only had these 3. This year they added this color, and then they had the blue, a purple, and I think they had like this hot pink one. And in another tutorial I made, a lady said, well, I don't have those tools that you use, so I'm going to show you how to make it without. I've seen ladies here on YouTube. They are awesome crafters, you guys, and they cut everything by hand. One of them is Esther Luca. She made some handmade flowers, and she used a cookie cutter, you know, to trace around and then cut out her flowers. And you know, no die cutting machine, no punches. Also, another awesome crafter is Little Hot Tamale. If you notice, I don't think she has a die cutting machine. I noticed that she cuts everything by hand, and we can do that too. So get your smallest punch, and I'm going to try and center it in this section right here as best as I can. It's not going to be like exact, but just best. This is going to be trash. And now I'm going to get the other punch, which is this one. Oh, and as you can see, I cut it out and towards the bottom, but it's fine. But you get the idea, right? And then you just punch that out. So I have already several that I've made, because yeah, I'm going to try and make all of those. Now, if you don't have these punches, I am going to use the lid of this triple thick, the lid of this tacky glue. And what I'm trying to do is make a frame, and you can see that this is smaller than this. Alright, so I'm going to start with the bigger circle, and I'm just going to trace around it. And I know I'm using this purple Sharpie, but honestly, it's going to be in the back of the wreath. You're not even going to be able to see it. Now I'm going to grab this lid because it's smaller, and I'm going to try and center it as best as I can, and that looks pretty centered to me. I'm going to cut this out using my scissors, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And there you have it. So there's that circle, and as you can see, pretty much what you're looking for is a frame. Okay? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some hot glue right here. And then I'm going to work in a circle. I'm just going to put this directly onto the hot glue. Just like this. And this is wired, so it'll bend pretty nicely. And then I'm going to put hot glue on the rest of it. So I'm doing the inner inside of the circle first, and then I'll do the outer part of it. So now I'm going to start putting hot glue on the outer side. Gosh, and I am putting a lot, but you don't have to put this much. And luckily, you can't see the glue. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just noticing right now that because this is white, you can actually see that wire, but on the other ones you can't. But it's okay. I think it'll be fine. Okay. So I'm going to continue to do that. And let's see, I think I'm going to stop somewhere around here. Alright, and then now I'm going to cut this off using my scissors. Oh, I need more glue. Alright, so there it is, and you can see that's what that looks like. So I'm going to do one more. Let's do a silver one. Okay, let's see, should I start on the inside? Yeah, I'm going to do the same way. I'm going to start on the inside. I put glue on the inside first. And so I don't measure anything, you guys. I don't even cut it. I still have it in the spool. Okay, so here's another one. And I use hot glue because it's something, you know, that dries pretty fast. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, now let's do the second layer. I'm going to try and do it on the outside, the outer edge. Just going to go like this. And it'll look a little bit fluffier once you add that second layer. And I really like that look. And it is going to look messy in the back. I'll tell you that. But it's okay because, I mean, you can't see the back. You can only see the front. And then, after I'm done with this one, I'm going to show you how I add the beads. And that's like the fun part, I think, because you get to decorate it. And then you can put a bow. That's what I did with mine. I think I ended up using, I know they don't sell them anymore, the bows from Dollar Tree, but you can always make your own or just make some out of ribbon. See, and I think this is the last of it right here. Okay, just like that. Now I'm going to cut it. Alright, and that's what that looks like. Made a few so far. And also, this one is a little bit different. This is using this garland from the dollar store. And I know they had them in several different colors. And I regret not buying them. But I bought this last year, but I did see it this year. And so that's what this one looks like. And it looks really nice. I like that it looks already fluffed up. And I probably don't even have to put any beads on it, but I still will. I'm still going to put them on just so you can see what it looks like. Of course, I did the base, and I just love that it has the stars. So I'm going to show you how I made this one, just in case you're wondering, because I don't want nobody asking me how I made this one. I made it the exact same way I made these. And let me show you. So same thing. I'm going to put glue in the inner. I do it about halfway, and it doesn't look very neat. It is messy. And so I'm going to start at this end, try and put it all around that glue right there. And now I'm going to do the rest of it. Again, put more hot glue, just like that. And this wire is a lot more flexible than this one. This is more stiff. So this one might be a little bit easier to work with. Okay, so now I'm going to do the outer edge. And I'm going to continue to do that. And these are like super easy embellishments to make. I used mine as embellishments, but I think you can also make these as ornaments. You can, just trying to see if I've already done 2 layers. I think these would make ornaments as well. And I think that's it. So now I'm just going to cut this off. And that last part, just glue it on. So that's what that one looks like. Alright, now to add all of the beads. That's the fun part, I think. But this is what I'm going to use. These are all a combination of Michael's, you know, the ones on the strings that are for $1, and from downtown LA. These are from eBay, as well as these. Alright, so I just put some beads in this bowl just because I don't want them, you know, running all over the place. And literally, I'm going to speed this video. Put some, let me show you one. I'm going to show you one bead. I think I will do red on this one. I'm going to put some glue on the bead and then put it directly on the wreath, and that's it.